Hey Washington Commanders fans. Today I'm bringing you a topic that's burning hot behind the scenes, and I know you won't want to miss any details. What happened to our offense? In the early weeks, it seemed like no one could stop us, but now we're seeing a decline that has every fan worried. And the name at the center of this storm is offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury. Is he really the problem? Stay until the end because we're going to break this all down together, and of course don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. In the first weeks of the 2024 season, the Washington Commanders were pure spectacle. We saw an offense that was almost unstoppable, wreaking havoc against any defense that stood in their way. But suddenly, the flames started to die out. Against the Cowboys in Week 12, it became even more evident. 3 consecutive 3-and-outs in the second half. Can you believe that? Only 4 of 12 on third downs? Unacceptable. I know you feel the same way I do. Frustration. It doesn't look like the same team we saw at the beginning of the season. Now, there's one detail that's making everyone's hair stand on end. During the press conference before the Cowboys game, Kingsbury denied that opposing defenses were figuring out the Commanders' offense. But is that really true? What we saw on the field tells a different story. Defenses are adjusting their strategies, and it seems our offensive coordinator hasn't found an answer yet. It's frustrating to see so much offensive talent being wasted like this, especially when we have a quarterback like Jayden Daniels, who was favored to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. And this pattern isn't new. Kingsbury is known for this. His teams start the season well but collapse down the stretch. This has happened before, both in the NFL and in college. Coincidence? Doesn't seem like it. Since 2019, his offense's performance in November and December plummets. To make matters worse, December is his worst month, and guess what? We're already knocking on the door of this critical period. Is there any hope for the Commanders' offense? Looking at the numbers, the situation gets even more complicated. Daniels' passing chart shows that most plays are concentrated on short passes, less than 10 yards, and almost always to the right side of the field. This makes the offense predictable. Opposing defenses, which study every Commander's move, are taking advantage of this tendency. It's like Kingsbury is handing over the game plan on a silver platter. And look, the potential is there, but it seems to be poorly utilized. What do you think? Is this the coach's fault or the players? And let's not forget, the schedule only gets tougher. If Kingsbury doesn't correct this course, December could be a disaster for the Commanders. Will he be able to change this story, or are we watching another promising season slip through our fingers? As a fan, I want to believe there's time for adjustments, but the signs aren't good. The fans deserve better, and the roster talent deserves to be better utilized. We're facing a trial by fire for our offensive coordinator. Folks, what do you think is behind this decline? Can Kingsbury turn things around, or has the Commanders' offense reached its limit? I want to hear your opinions in the comments. And look, this conversation is just beginning, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to not miss any analysis. Leave a like, share with other fans, and let's go on this journey together. After all, who believes in this team more than we do? Now, the burning question. Is Kingsbury really the right guy to lead this offense? Or is it time to look for more drastic changes? The question hangs in the air, and I'll see you in the next video.